So I made a video about Midway Plaza in Opelika, Alabama. People from Opelika will know this place very well. People that grew up here, I'm sure that's where they used to go to the movies. And when the big game room opened in the early 80s, I can't remember, it would have been 80, 81, I think. That was a big deal at the time. So anyway, I used to live, like a half mile back behind that in Midway Garden Apartments. And my best friend, Russ Davis, we used to spend a lot of time up there at the Midway Plaza. They used to have carnivals and circuses and all kind of stuff there. But anyway, this will be a look back for some people, and pretty cool spot, and it'll bring back some memories, hopefully. I'm citing an article written in the Opelika Auburn News of the former Opelika Shopping Center hub Midway Plaza, written September 17, 2019. Before Tigertown came to life as a retail giant in Opelika, there were trees, dirt, and unoccupied earth. Before the Auburn Mall opened its doors, there was a dairy on the corner where the mall now stands, and 9-hole golf course behind it. And before Opelika's 14 downtown restaurants emerged, offering visitors to the historic district an overall culinary experience in addition to a meal, there were only 2 eateries in the whole town. But before any of that, there was Midway Plaza. The shining light was Midway Plaza, said Opelika Mayor Gary Fuller. At the time that it opened, it was a big, big deal. Most of the 28,000 drivers that passed by the former Midway Plaza Shopping Center, now Sagahatchee Square on Pepper Parkway each day, according to the 2010 census, do so naive of the fact that the 210,000 square foot retail space was once the most popular shopping venue in town. It wasn't only the most popular place to shop, however, it was the only place, explained the Reverend Lauren Sutton, a longtime Opelika resident and pastor of Opelika's Airview Church. Serving as the only major shopping center in town after it opened in 1966, Midway Plaza once flourished, offering high-end major retailers such as Belk and JCPenney, a Carmack movie theater and Kroger grocery store, as well as a list of local shops. But when the other shopping options such as Auburn Indoor Mall came into existence, many of Midway Plaza's big names jumped at the opportunity to occupy the newest retail venue available, causing the former shining light to fade into the commercial landscape. The plaza's past. Patrons of Midway Plaza in its heyday remembered it as a place where parents felt safe letting their children roam, and where people would be inclined to make their visits an outing, complete with dinner, a movie, and shopping, rather than just a trip to the store. It was a big enough place that it wasn't like there was just one store, there were 2 stores there, Sutton recalled. You could spend all day shopping in there depending on what you were trying to find. Sutton moved to Opelika, a place he described as a sleepy little country town. At the time, shortly before Midway Plaza opened, Sutton said stores like Belk and JCPenney outshined the other shopping options Opelika had at the time. It was the biggest thing Opelika and Auburn ever saw, Sutton said of JCPenney. It was a really good place. In addition to the movie theater, Sutton remembers Midway Plaza boasting a Rose's 5 and 10 cent store, a Kroger grocery store, barbershop, a wedding shop, a Singer sewing machine store, and a Bonanza Steakhouse, among other locally owned stores. That synopsis was an excerpt from an article written in Opelika Auburn News last year in 2019. And what I want to show you here, this next little clip here, is walking up on where the big arcade was, and I think it was 1980, 81, somewhere in that range. We spent a lot, right there where that chiropractic is, I think is where the game room was, if I'm If I'm wrong about that, somebody's put it down below. But I believe that was the case. To tell a personal story about one of my fond memories of hanging out here at the Midway Plaza is in this next clip. There was a new kid in the neighborhood, and he's about our age, and me and my best friend Russ Davis were hanging out right here on our bikes, and we were standing here at the edge of this ditch looking at the other side, and we were talking. At the time it seemed like it was a lot bigger. I think it was a lot higher up on this side and a lot further down on the other at the time. That would have been 40 years ago. But we were just standing looking at it, talking about, you know, what would it be like to try to jump our bikes over it. Neither one of us was very serious about doing it. But the new kid in the neighborhood, rode up on his bike and said, "What are you guys doing?" And we were like, "We're thinking about jumping this ditch." And he said, "I'll do it." So he rides up this hill right here into the parking lot, and we're like, he ain't gonna jump it. It was too big, it was too far. We didn't believe he was gonna do it. Well, he come rolling down this thing right here, rolling down this parking lot, and when he got real close, we realized he was gonna do it, and he jumped all the way over this ditch. His wheels hit the ground on the pavement on the other side, and the bike did a complete flip, and then he wrecked into the ditch across the street. But we were amazed, and obviously he got a lot of respect out of that. And like I said, I think the ditch was a lot bigger at the time. I think the parking lots have changed a little bit, and it was a lot higher up. So just coming out getting a quick video of Midway Garden Plaza. Anybody from Opelika spent a lot of time here, a lot of memories here of my childhood. Been here at the movie theater down the road, down the block here, and the big arcade they had here, and they used to have carnivals and circuses and stuff right over there. Pretty cool, great memories here. And I used to live like right back behind here, so we spent a lot of time here. So that's Midway Plaza. That was like I said, we used to spend a lot of time there, and I'm sure a lot of people did, especially the movies. I mean, that's where the movies were back then. So if you got any memories about Midway Plaza, put them down below, and let me know about your memories from Midway Plaza, and any stories you may have about there, and leave some comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.